Falkirk Model Railway Show, November 2023, Part 2. Inverkeithing in N-Gauge, exhibited by Ted Burt. Inverkeithing is the second station after crossing the Forth Bridge on the Fife side of the Forth. The layout was built as a result of purchasing a Kato Azuma and needing a location. I was also tempted to run other up-to-date modern stock around 2020, so vinyls were obtained to produce an Inter-7 City HST and some Fife Circle coaching stock. ScotRail spotty livery units and some specials make up other passenger services.
Got a 158 to Perth at the Cricket line, and on the way back from Perth it was coupled up to a 170. Three people being on the tenants.
St Andrews and Guardbridge in N-Gauge, exhibited by the East Neuk Model Railway Club. This is a model of a real location in the 1955 to 65 period. All the buildings on the layout are scratch-built based on mainly photographs, as few of them still exist. The track is Pico, and train items from Graham Farish, Pico and Dapple. Dibden Yard in N-Gauge, exhibited by Paul Slyfield. Set in the modern image diesel era, Dibden Yard is the head of a yard which is off layout. Trains arrive, locos released and the train shunted back into the yard. There is a small workshop for unloading and repairs. Chop It Up Lumber Company in 1/24 scale, exhibited by David Atkinson. Chop It Up Lumber Company is a purely fictitious location, supposedly operating somewhere in the southern part of Canada just north of the USA border in or around 1930 to 1940. It runs a varied fleet of broken down, raggle-taggle, decrepit old locos and rolling stock which have been bought from various locations around the world. These machines are constantly under repair in the inadequately small workshop by the overworked, underpaid fitter. This layout has some operating features, such as a water wheel and a beam engine happily working away to generate some fictitious electricity. Morecombe and Wise in 00 gauge, exhibited by Scottish modellers. Morecombe is based on the modern station built in 1994 to replace the original promenade station. This modern branch line terminus is set around 2015 with a wide variety of northern units on passenger services, along with various DRS traction, hauling nuclear flasks and occasional charter duties. Layout is DCC with sound. Seething in HO gauge, exhibited by the 12 AD Model Railway Group. Set in 1976, Seething is a fictitious town southwest of Chicago, operated by the Rock Island Railroad. The layout depicts part of a yard which serves various industries that require the use of box and flat cars. All stock seen on the layout is appropriate to the area and era depicted. The buildings are a mix of kit-bashed and scratch-built structures. The layout is DCC controlled. Nanjai Eki in Engage, exhibited by Perth Model Railway Group. Chance to purchase a collection of Japanese N-gauge stock, as well as a layout which was permanently located in a garden shed, gave the incentive and inspiration to build a small exhibition layout using as much of the donor parts as possible. The layout is freelance in that it is designed to portray a typical Japanese suburban scene and will feature a mixture of rolling stock from various areas in Japan. The essence of a busy passenger service is featured on the low-level lines and demonstrates typical fixed formations. On the upper line, there is a slightly more sedate pace, as freight can also be found sharing the schedule with smaller passenger units. Finally, the layout's name is Nanjai Eki, which is translated into English as "What is it?" This is the name of an actual station in Japan. How many modelers, when viewing empty baseboards while scribbling track plans, have asked the same question of themselves?